Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Long afternoon. Thank you very much for your patience, sir. To the resolution, if I may. 9 states have no income tax. 9 have a flat tax, meaning about a third of the states have either a flat state income tax or none at all. Illinois has forfeited the title of the 5th most populous state to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And of the 5 most populous states, 2 have no income tax, that being Florida and Texas, and Pennsylvania has a flat tax. The trend across the nation has been a shift away from the progressive taxation that we're talking about today. In 2011, Utah switched to a flat tax. In 2014, North Carolina followed suit. Just last year, our neighbor Kentucky did the same. Twice in the last 5 years, Colorado voters have rejected ballot initiatives to adopt a graduated income tax there. Twice. In fact, the last state to implement a graduated income tax, my friends, was Connecticut 30 years ago. 30. With disastrous results. Before the change, they had higher than average employment and lower than average poverty. Their tax was sold to be, believe it or not, middle class relief. Heard that before. And would reduce property tax. And instead, more taxes, more middle class was hit, jobs were lost, and as you can imagine, the labor force shrank. We're talking about raising our taxes at a time when the states around us, some of our competitors, are headed in the opposite direction. Every year, the Tax Foundation publishes a new edition of the State Business Tax Climate Index. It's a measure of state structure. And Illinois currently ranks, I'm very sorry to say, number 36 overall. However, if the state were to adopt the graduated rate structure we're talking about today that's proposed, the state's overall rank would drop even lower, perhaps even as low as 48. Not much farther to go, guys. It reminds me of an old saying that we've heard before, but is very relevant today. When you are digging a hole, and yes, we are, the first thing you do is to stop digging. Friends, we received $1.2 billion more than we expected this year. We're planning for $800 million, perhaps more next year, to keep in our budget for next time. Instead of talking about how we want to spend this on new programs or expand programs in our work groups, we need to take a look at how this money could be used to help pay down the debt, spend down the $130 billion pension that is growing every day. If we just added $250 million to the pension payment every year for 25 years, just $25 million, or $250 million, excuse me, we would have over $15 billion to help pay down the debt. And as Senator Dirksen once said, that is real money. My friends, I know this is an important priority for our governor, but I would encourage this body and this administration to change our focus toward improving this economy, encouraging job growth, and encouraging new businesses to come here in Illinois. And this doesn't do that. And also help find ways to reward the businesses that we have here today. Businesses, my friends, are watching what we are doing today, and they are watching what we are going to do very, very soon. This income tax or income resolution that we're talking about is not the way to do it. And along with the minimum wage bill we passed a little while back, it will stifle growth again. Stop digging. Thank you.